So I put my first listing on Onlinejobs.ph, and this is what I got so far. 14 different responses, as you see here. There's so many different ways to make money online. There's drop shipping, there's affiliate marketing. But the one thing I did want to try too is also just YouTube, and to be specific, YouTube automation. As I was doing my research, I came across this guy right here, Ryan Hildreth. And so what I naturally did, as I always do, I just went ahead and enrolled the course. So this is basically me showing you what I'm going through currently. And although they do provide you the full team to automate it, which includes a voice actor, script writer, and a video editor, there is also a portion in the course to go ahead and basically do it yourself too. And I know I wanted to go ahead and do that anyway, just so I can experience it, see how it is, and also recruit my own talent as well. I went ahead and submitted a job application online yesterday. It's been less than 24 hours. I also added a Google form which asks for various things like basic information like gender, birth date, a number, their education level, employment status, how long they plan to work a week, and then other things like what job they're applying to, a little bit more about their background, their knowledge on certain programs, whether it be for video editing, for voiceover, and also for them to actually share some files with me to see how their work is, and also so I can hear what their voice sounds like. So after going through 14 different responses, as you see here, I realized 6 out of these 14 actually followed the instructions to the T how I wanted to. And out of those 6, there were 3 people that I was interested in, and out of those 3, there's one that I'm truly more interested in. So I went ahead and just emailed them. And so this is for voiceover. And then, the minute, I heard the voice, I'm like, this is a really good voice. He's an 18-year-old, his voice sounded good. And I'm like, that's pretty nice. So I kind of want to move forward with it and just kind of continue the whole process. And then right over here, I just went ahead and just wrote down what each of these people were as well too. So here you can see very neatly written the name of the person. And so basically my task was, once you go ahead and apply to the job, email me. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people emailed me, and then the rest did not email me. This is an X as well, I just forgot to put it. And so the people who actually did it correct were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only reason I put this as half is because I said to put a specific thing in the subject. She did, but she only put half of it. And this person misspelled something. Like voiceover talent, he put voiceover talent, whatever, typo. And then right here, these were different positions that I put for. So voiceover talent, a video editor, a graphic designer, and a script writer. And so right here, this was my voiceover talent, and he was voiceover talent, and so was Celine, voiceover talent. So these were the 3 different people. I kind of ignored the rest just because they didn't do everything correctly, so I just kind of left it off. And of those 3 voiceover talent people, I didn't consider Charles just because he didn't follow my instructions. And then when I went to Celine, she seemed very expensive, just based on her experience. And then right here, what did I write? She had a slight accent, well, more than Gian, but she had an accent. I rated her 4 out of 10 for an accent. And she couldn't show me everything because she had non-disclosure agreements. So it is what it is. And so she was a maybe. And then right after that, I saw Gian, right? Gian voiceover, I gave him a 9 out of 10. His English was perfect. So literally like my English, if you consider my English perfect. And so I gave his accent about a 2 out of 10. It was amazing. The only downside was the background music, or not, there was background noise. PayPal, oh, he wants to be paid by PayPal, there. So he was my voiceover guy. So I went ahead and just sent him an email just to see, just to ask him a bit more questions. And the way I was doing this was by going on Onlinejobs.ph YouTube channel, and then kind of goes over on what you should do during the interview process, which is ask a bunch of questions, keep going back and forth. Obviously it's relevant questions, and just make sure they're still attentive and how quick they respond, because I am interested in him, but I'm still going to give it more time to see if I get any more individuals. Now going down the list, we had graphic designer and graphic designer. So John, Carlo, and Mauricio. I rated him about a 5, rated her nothing. I wasn't too interested in them. As you can see, there's not really much. I didn't put any star there or anything. And let's see. Well, then she did have a star. Now, why did I want to do it? Oh, I remember why. Maurice? Yeah, Maurice had great graphic designs, but it was for ads. And I'm not currently running any ads. I'm looking for thumbnails. So, I mean, that's a different sector. It's more of like a clickbait kind of thing. So I don't know if she'd be able to provide thumbnails. I think she probably would, but for the amount of work that she puts into the ads, I think her pay, expected pay is probably going to be high just because of what she does. So I don't know if I'd go with her. I will send her a message though and just ask her a little bit more. And let's see, editor. There were 3 different editors. Yeah, there are 3 different editors, and they were okay. I gave them 7.5. Their English was fine. It was good, or decently good. But it didn't matter. They're a video editor, so they don't need to speak English. Let's see what happened though. All right, so right here with Jose, he had 5-minute videos. It wasn't exactly bad edits, but nothing really that impressed me. And right here, John Robin, he was in the he did videos on motivation, which motivation storytelling, which in motivation was a niche I wanted to get into as well too. It was very simple editing. I thought it was okay, decent for it, so I definitely consider him. Hence why I put probably 2 stars there. And then Edlin, I'm not too sure. I think after that point, I just got I wasn't too impressed with these other video editors, or not immediately impressed. So I was like, it didn't matter. But out of those 3, I know John would definitely be the pick out of this first group. But then again, this is the first day. They say hire slow and fire fast. So I want to make sure I still get a bigger list of people. I'll write it down and then just go through the whole thing. Hopefully get somebody within the next week. And yeah. Yeah, that's basically what I've been doing so far right now, setting this whole thing up. And then on the other side, what I'm doing is using a project management system, which is Asana, which is where I'm going to go ahead and invite team members. So obviously myself, and then once I get a voice actor, once I get a video editor, a script writer, a thumbnail designer, they'll all be invited to that. And so each of them has a task to do, and once one person finishes, the next person can start it. The first task is script writing. So once the script is written, it passes down to the voice actor. The voice actor will go ahead and record his or her voice, and then it'll go to the editor. And the editor will use the voice and then find clips and then edit a video based on what the voice actor was saying. And then in between all that, the thumbnail designer will go ahead and do their job and create a thumbnail. But yeah, that's basically what is going so far. And once again, they provide the whole thing, but they did say it would take about 7 to 10 days for me to get people that I'd actually interview. And in the meantime, if I want, here you go, you can do it too. So I'm like, well, I want to be as productive as possible, which is why I just decided to go ahead and do it myself, because I'm going to have to do it myself regardless. So might as well start now. And yeah, that's it. I know I'm going to be spending some money for hiring these people, but I know it's going to be worth it in the long run. It's a business expense. I'll sell stock if I have to. I'm going to have to sell some stocks. I know that. Just to go ahead and afford it. But yeah, it's basically what's been going on so far. I'm pretty excited to go ahead and continue this and see what my journey for YouTube automation has been. But if you enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to go down, click the subscribe button, click the like button. Let me know if you have any questions, any comments that you might have. And if you're going through this too, go ahead and message me. Let's see if we can collab or whatever. And yeah, until next time, bye.